LeBrain.
Hey, it's LeBrain, and today we're going to be talking about Soundwave. While technically this is Soundblaster, it's a Japanese Takara reissue of G1 Soundwave with 2 cassettes, as you can see. It's Ratbat and Frenzy, but for the case of this recoloring, they're called Wingthing and Enemy. This is Encore number 21. He's only tangentially related to LeBrain's blog because he's a tape deck, and LeBrain's all about rock music, and you can play rock music on tape decks. So we're going to go with that. Anyway, it's a really nice packaging, as you can see. Photos on each panel. There's the old, remember those top photos that show you the transformation sequence? Yeah. This is kind of cool. It has the Series 4 back with Fortress Maximus, because when Soundblaster, the black recoloring of Soundwave, was released in Japan, he was a part of Series 4. So, yeah, let's open them up, eh? There's this plastic tray with all the goodies and accessories. One neat thing it comes with are these little micro cassette cases. And I'll just grab Enemy here. And you can see that he just fits right inside like that. Pretty cool. There's your Decepticon rub symbol. And on the front there, barely visible, is like a technical readout on Fortress Maximus, who was the big Autobot during the Series 4 line. And when you stick him inside Soundwave, then it's supposed to look cool or something. You also get your typical instruction booklet and these little cards, which sort of represent your tech spec cards from the 80s, except they're in Japanese and I can't read them. But cool to have, I guess. Let's get down to it. Let's transform Soundwave. There he is, Soundwave. So you hit that little button there, you throw in a cassette, like so, and there you have it. This particular Soundwave Soundblaster has an enlarged cassette department, so you can actually fit in both cassettes at the same time. Or any number of cassettes, because the cool thing about this toy was that you could just keep issuing cassettes. And what I'm going to do for you is, instead of doing your typical review where you transform the guy in painstaking detail, I'm going to do it in stop motion animation. So here we go. So there you go, there's Soundblaster. Pretty cool, pretty simple transformation. He has a neat little battery compartment on the back here where you can store his weapons, and they become his batteries, which I thought was a neat little touch. Oops. Yeah, so the batteries go in there, like so. It's articulated at the shoulders and at the elbows, and sort of at the legs. You can kind of pose them a little bit on the legs, but not so much. Head turns like so, and you can kind of make them look up. But that's about it. Still, really cool figure because he is Soundblaster, Soundwave, the cassette deck. Everybody wanted this guy when we were kids. And I really like this version of him. I don't think the black recoloring detracts at all from the original character. You know, in the original Marvel comics, they often rendered black as blue anyway. So I think that this guy is kind of suitable. Let's do the cassettes next. So this guy here is Enemy, aka Rumble or Frenzy, whatever you want to call him. This will end up being his front side. So let's do that stop motion thing again. So there is Enemy. Pretty good articulation on the arms. You can do all kinds of poses on the arms. He's got 2 guns. You can arrange them any way you like, as I have done here. I usually do it like that. Legs have articulation at the knees, and that's about it. Still, again, this is a classic character, a classic mold, and my original Rumble and Frenzy from the 80s are pretty worn out. The joints are really loose and the stickers are wearing off. And this guy doesn't have stickers. These are paint applications, which is so much better. Just better looking and probably will last longer too. So I'm really happy with this figure, Enemy. And lastly, we have Wingthing, which is basically an orange recoloring of the character Ratbat. Now, the reason he's called Wingthing is because in the 7th series of Transformers, when they did their Action Master series, they reissued Soundwave as a non-transforming action figure, and instead he came with a transforming partner, which was like an orange bird thing called Wingthing. And that's what this guy's supposed to represent. So, here we go. And there we have Wingthing. He's a bat, as you can see. He's got these cool kind of X-ray lasery looking jets on the back. And they're chromed as well, in sort of a darker chrome. The original Ratbat had gold laser things, and I would really like to get my hands on an original Ratbat. Ooh, I forgot to flip out his face. Shit. Oversight! Okay, there's his face flipped out. And he's got these little ears that flip out. They're very fragile on original samples. And he's got these little finger claws as well. I never had an original Ratbat. And I certainly have never had an original Ratbat with the gold weapons. They were a little bit more limited. And I wish I had them. So it's kind of nice to have this recoloring reissue. Have a chance to see what the figure was like. Which is actually really cool. I really like this figure. He's got very posable wings. And the cool thing about the original Ratbat was that he actually assumed leadership of the Decepticons in the original Marvel Comics series at one point. So there you go. Wingthing, Ratbat, whatever you want to call him. I hope you enjoyed that review of Takara ENCORE 21, Soundblaster, aka Soundwave, Enemy, and Wingthing. Come back to LeBrain's blog to check out some rock and roll. You can find me at mikeladano.com. Take care.